Welcome back to the Great Give 2019 Radiothon on WNHH-FM, your home for community radio. This is that great time every year where there's 36 hours and New Haven comes together and throws down to support the many great nonprofits that keep our community strong and growing. This year, 406 nonprofits, including the one represented in this room, have signed up with the Community Foundation for Greater New Haven to raise money together. We're trying to pull together to get $2 million this year. We want to break a record in our 10th year. And you go to thegreatgive.org. You don't forget the word thegreatgive.org. And in this segment, we're going to ask you to find Community Chorus. Is it Greater New Haven Community Chorus?
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Greater New Haven Community Chorus. Yep.
And I bet if you put Community Chorus, you'll find it in the search engine. But it's the Greater New Haven Community Chorus, just to be safe. And we'd like you to go there and support them because you can hear now about what they do, because nonprofit community is that keeps us fed, keeps us housed, and keeps our souls fed and nurtured through music. And that's what the Greater New Haven Community Chorus is all about. Why don't you folks introduce yourselves, tell you do a group, and tell us what the Community Chorus is up to in New Haven these days.
Well, hello, everyone. My name is Rebecca, and I sing alto in the Greater New Haven Community Chorus, and I am also on the governing board of the chorus.
Welcome.
Thanks, Paul, for having us. My name is Sarah. Like Rebecca, I also sing alto with the chorus.
All right.
My name is Kim, and I sing alto too, as well. And sometimes I sing tenor in the chamber choir, actually. And I help out with a lot of the publicity for the chorus.
All right.
My name's Tess. I'm a new member this semester. I sing mostly soprano, sometimes alto and tenor. And I am helping out with the Great Give this year, and I'm just really excited.
And how many people are in the Community Chorus?
About 120.
Whoa.
Yeah.
And this is the place, if you love to sing, you sing with a lot of other people and you practice and you do concerts, right? How many concerts a year do you do?
Two concerts a year.
How often do you practice?
Every Thursday night. From September until June. So we take the summers off.
Okay. And when are your concerts? Spring and fall?
Well, yeah. So if you consider June to be spring, so our next concert is June the 8th.
Where's that going to be?
At Battelle Chapel.
Oh, wow.
And we're going to do a world premiere of a piece that we commissioned to be written for the chorus in honor of our 55th anniversary.
55th? Okay.
Anniversary.
So we're now in 2019, trying to do the math here. We're talking 1964?
Yeah, 1963, actually. This is our 55th anniversary season.
Yeah.
The chorus was founded in November of 1963.
And how did it get, who organized it and why?
So the chorus was originally founded under the sponsorship of WELI Radio, and it was originally known as the WELI Chorus. And the idea was to have a community singing group where everyone was welcome, where you didn't have to audition, where the community could just come together and sing. And that has been the mission ever since our founding in
Is there ever someone
1963.
who's just a horrible singer and you got to say, if you want to be, you just got to like open your mouth and not sing? To be
So we don't do that to people. It's a non-audition chorus. So anybody is welcome to join who's willing to do the work to learn the pieces and sing. All kinds of people join, and I think people learn a lot about how to sing as members of the chorus. There are people who don't read music. There are a lot of people who don't read music, actually, in the chorus. And there are people who haven't sung in groups before. So it's an opportunity for a lot of people to learn a lot about how to sing.
You have a lot of great singers, and that kind of makes the sound.
We do too. We do.
Because I've heard you
do.
guys sing. You guys know how to sing. Last year you sang here, and I guess the person who runs your chorus said no more. Are you going to have some people come here and sing a Great Give? We asked people to bring some music. So you brought us a recording. How about if we listen to a track?
Okay, yeah.
I'm going to guess based on the order here that I picked Homeward Bound, but I'm guessing it's the 6th track. They're not really numbered.
No. So actually there are tracks within the Haydn piece.
Oh.
So we thought about asking you to play In Remembrance, which is the 15th track. That was the theme of the concert last fall.
And this concert
December.
was at the Armistice Oh, they are. It's the centennial, 1918 to 2018.
Yeah, yeah.
So we're listening to In Remembrance from Requiem, music by Eleanor Daly, here at the Great Give Radiothon 2019 from the Greater New Haven Community Chorus. Put on. All right. It's the Greater New Haven Community Chorus here on the Great Give Radiothon 2019. They were not singing that in the studio. That was a recording from the concert.
The three
Patel
altos
Chapel.
and soprano who in
Yeah.
the studio are not singing that. Yeah.
So
You
I did
sang it at
appreciate
Patel
that.
Chapel, and I
Yeah.
think you would have sung it just as right here. I didn't hear a miss note. The singing is terrific. Tell me what you remember about that concert last December when you sang that piece. What do you remember going through your mind, or what did it feel like being in Battelle and singing that piece?
Oh, it's such a moving piece. The concert, with the whole theme of In Remembrance, it was really a very deep experience, and the first half of the concert was a Haydn piece, Mass in Time of War, which is just an incredible piece of music, and we had a full orchestra and soloists, professional soloists, and it was a real exciting
I can imagine it
experience.
must just be uplifting to have that many voices you're singing with.
Yeah,
It's greatly amplifies
yeah.
exponentially the spiritual part of singing when you do a piece like that. And how about performing it as opposed to practicing it?
No, I was just going to agree with you. It's really quite an experience to sing together. There's something about breathing with everybody at the same time, singing with everyone at the same time. It is quite, in fact, a spiritual experience. And I feel like for a lot of us in the chorus, our Thursday nights are probably the best nights of our week because, you have a stressful week and then you come to chorus and it's just a great time to do something we really love
Where
together.
do you practice?
We're at the First Presbyterian Church on Upper Whitney. So,
And what's it like when you walk out into the night when you're done? You had the busy week. You go in there. You're kind of ascending to heaven
it's
for a little
so
while with all these
invigorating.
voices. What's it like when the quiet of outside when you come out?
for me, actually, it's a little invigorating. Like, I always leave rehearsal still singing.
Yeah, I'm
Uh-huh.
absolutely
That's so
still
nice.
singing all of those pieces when I leave, singing them in the car, singing them all the way home, and it's really refreshing to be able to just leave the space and feel energized by what we're singing.
So you're new.
Yes.
How long you been involved?
I've been with the chorus. This is my 3rd season with the chorus.
And what got you to join?
Well, I was moving back to New Haven after 3 years overseas. While I was abroad, I joined a very small informal a cappella group, and having not sung for many years, and when I came back to New Haven, I really wanted another place to sing, and so I had heard about about GNHCC, and it sounded like the right place for me, and so I joined.
Did you sing when you were young? You said you hadn't sung for many years. Had you sung before that, like a church choir or?
I sang in high school and a little bit in college, but I hadn't sung since
Where
then.
did you sing? Like, was it an ensemble? Was it a chorus? Was
So
it a band?
In college, I sang in a small folk ensemble. In high school, I sang in the high school chorus.
And what you were? It sounds like you may be missing it. Did you rediscover that when you're overseas, or?
Yeah, I rediscovered it in part because once you're out of school, it's hard to find a place to sing. Especially, it's hard to find a place to sing that isn't auditioned, that isn't very high pressure in that way, that doesn't require both a large time commitment and a large amount of musical skill. And I was not sure about my own musical skills. So I was really happy to find this place.
Yeah, I've noticed that as a theme somewhat in some of the Great Give discussions we've had here on WNHH during the Great Give Radiothon, which we're in the midst of 36 hours. We're giving you the opportunity to meet some of the people behind the great nonprofits in our community and to go to thegreatgive.org, not forgetting the word thegreatgive.org. And at this hour, asking you to give the community chorus some love, some money to keep going, doing what they're doing. A lot, the theme I keep hearing is that there's a period in life when you're raising kids or working at your job and getting established and going the long hours where you've stopped doing some stuff that made you feel more human and alive when you were younger. And that people get back to that or find new outlets for that as they move on to another part of life. But you're right in the midst of it, aren't you? And yet you just joined the community chorus.
Well, I graduated from college 2 years ago, so I'm just out, and I studied music in college. But my job for the past 2 years has involved a lot of traveling, and I couldn't find an organization that would be able to accommodate my travel schedule and let me do the thing that I love, which
Are
is
you
singing.
able? What happens if you miss a lot of rehearsals?
They're really flexible about it. They're really, willing to work with you. If you can learn the music, then you can, miss a certain number of rehearsals. And I really appreciated that everyone was so welcoming and so willing to have me on board that they said, oh, that's fine. You miss a rehearsal here and there, just make sure you know your music. And obviously if you miss too many, which I haven't, that's a problem. But at the same time, it just feels like every week when I go back, I'm welcomed back. And, all that matters is that we're singing together.
So tell me a little bit how the organization works. You said there are over 100 singers. How many paid staff are in this organization?
So there's no paid administrative staff or fundraiser. We have an artistic director that we and an accompanist. But we're an all volunteer organization. So
Wow.
so that's one reason why we all have to do the
Okay,
fundraising
so
ourselves.
All right, so that's what you're doing today, and we salute you
Yeah.
for it. You also, in addition to it looks here, in addition to the full chorus, you have a chamber choir.
Right.
Tell me about that.
So that is auditioned, and it is a subset of the people who are in the regular chorus, and I think in large part it's auditioned so that Noah, our artistic director, can create balance. He can put the right number of people in each.
And so
Voice
that a
part.
concert, and are they at the same concert? Does it give you a little
Yes.
variety?
Mhm.
So that it's pretty important in any performance that you get the different moods, different feelings. It makes each one have more power, right? If you go from loud, soft, slow, fast, that kind of stuff. Right?
Oh yeah. We do a lot of diversity of music and
Anybody here in the chamber?
Yeah. Um,
3 of us.
Oh, okay, so you're hardcore. And what's the difference when you're singing with the smaller group and the larger group?
I think in the smaller group, you can close your eyes and just hear everyone around you a lot more, which is what I love doing when singing. And we can focus more on, some of the intricate little parts of a piece and focus on getting that vowel exactly right, which I think just works better in a small group, and we have a fewer number of pieces, so we can focus more on each
What
one.
if we play a little part of "I Carry Your Heart with Me" by David DeCow?
that would be great. That's a beautiful piece.
So here's the chamber choir at the community chorus at Patel Chapel.
Oh, that's not I Carry Your Heart with Me. Yeah.
Right, let's see. I was going 2 tracks before the other one. Is this it?
Yes, that's it.
Okay. "I Carry Your Heart with Me," take 2, chamber. "I Carry Your Heart with Me," performed by the Chamber Choir of the Greater New Haven Community Chorus at Battelle Chapel. Here on the Great Give Radiothon 2019. Beautiful. Really like the piano too. That was nice.
Oh yeah. So Barbara Robbins is our accompanist, who is really fabulous. Really
That
wonderful.
does sound good. And why is it initial capital? Why are the letters lowercase? And I carry your heart with me.
It's an E.E. Cummings poem.
Oh, that makes sense. You know what else makes sense? Right now, everyone listening, going to thegreatgive.org and joining us on the Great Give Radiothon and giving some money to this volunteer-driven community chorus that does so much for its members. Lots of people. Give them a place to sing and feel joy and help the community feel joy with concerts. So I want to thank you so much for coming on again this year.
Thank you so much.
I wish you luck with the chorus. Keep singing.
Thank
Okay.
you.
Keep
Thank you.
growing.
Thank you.
And please keep listening because we're going to keep going to the home stretch here, trying to reach $2 million in donations for 406 nonprofit groups in New Haven through the Great Give from the Community Foundation for Greater New Haven. I'm Paul Baskin. Take a little break, and Alan Appel from The Independent is going to step in and introduce you to some more people doing great work in New Haven. So sit tight.